Today's horoscope, Scorpio September 11th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Good energy is with you for a sense of purpose today and tomorrow, and it might be about more dedication to friendships or special projects. With a Ceres Vesta transit, you're happy to accept the work involved in getting to where you want to go. Some of the plans you develop now can be especially helpful and powerful in the future. This transit can bring opportunities that emerge through learning endeavors, personal interests, and networking. Even with this gently ambitious energy, the moon in your solar house attracts you to earthy, practical, and grounding activities. It's a day to consider your valid need for more security and predictability in your life. Much more than usual, you are considering the long term and how you might take steps that support a more secure and happy future. Of all the zodiac signs, you're one of the most provocative of all. You know exactly how to get underneath anyone's skin or bed sheets. With mighty Mars, your planetary co-ruler and the god of sex and passion, linking in a gorgeous dance with mental Mercury in the heavens, you're firing on all cylinders. If single, today or tomorrow are a perfect time to send some sexy words to a crush or hottie you'd like to seduce. Perhaps suggest a surprise hookup or meetup tonight or a rendezvous this weekend. If taken, lavish your lover in licks and praise. Get the bag. It is time to go big or go home. Today, the moon in Sagittarius trines the north node in Aries and sextiles the south node in Libra. As the fateful cosmic energy builds, you may feel like it is time to do something monumental. Why stay stuck in your job when there are more lucrative opportunities to explore? You should make the decision to begin looking into your options. Apply for jobs that even seem outrageous. You never know who could call you back for an interview. You don't always say what you want for fear of hurting other people's feelings. This does little for you, except to build resentment that comes out in unintended, subtle ways. Clearing the path for self-expression is a good practice to get into. Try practicing telling yourself what kind of day you're going to have in the morning. Look straight into the mirror and talk to yourself. This sounds silly, but it works, especially with the current celestial energy at play. Today, you will have to choose a new and original path that is off the beaten track. Your desire for independence and need for liberty are becoming pathological, and this will push you to refuse making any professional or sentimental commitments. This behavior should isolate you and lead you to having a certain amount of solitude. However, you shouldn't be worried about all this because the current vibrations are finally speaking of success, and this should give you some vigor. It's only a question of being patient now. As the moon concludes its monthly visit to Scorpio, you will find yourself more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, with a wealth of information to process. This final visit before Venus returns to update your personal, romantic, and relationship desires for the coming year has connected you with insights from other planets that can give you a head start. Additionally, the moon has highlighted a shift toward the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life, suggesting some exciting times ahead. As the moon wraps up its last visit to Scorpio before Venus, the planet of love returns to update your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the coming year. This not only leaves you more emotionally engaged and aware, but with a chance to get a jump on the process. The last few days have seen the moon connect with planets on the romantic and relationship fronts, just as there is an exciting mix of nostalgia, romance, passion, and adventure brewing. Daily Planetary Overview. How can you advance today? You might feel a strong, almost magnetic pull to make bold moves, to push forward and really make strides in an area of your life. It's that feeling of ambition bubbling up inside you, nudging you toward progress. But here's the thing: something might be standing in your way, and it may not be entirely clear what it is at first. With the moon in adventurous Sagittarius making a series of conflicting aspects today, Saturn retrograde in Pisces, the south node of karma, and the north node of fate, you may find yourself at a crossroads. If you've ever had those moments where it feels like the universe is asking you to face something difficult before you can move ahead, today might feel a bit like that. Progress might require you to confront a challenge, take a hard step, or face an uncomfortable truth. And while it might be tempting to avoid it, don't shy away from the challenge. This obstacle could very well align with your destiny, nudging you toward growth in ways you might not even realize yet. On a brighter note, the social energy today is warm and welcoming. Have you ever walked into a room and just felt that relaxed, friendly vibe where everyone is smiling and conversation flows easily? That's the kind of energy you might experience in your interactions today. The people you encounter are likely to be considerate and thoughtful, making social occasions feel truly enjoyable. Whether you're attending a gathering or just having a casual chat with a friend, there's potential for meaningful connections. You may even find yourself renewing old friendships or making new ones. In fact, today's relaxed atmosphere creates the perfect environment for deeper connections to form. However, on a more emotional level, you may notice that your feelings are a bit all over the place today, up one minute, down the next. Have you ever found yourself feeling excited about someone new, only to have that initial spark fizzle out just as quickly? Today's energy could stir up similar feelings, especially in relationships. You may warm quickly to someone, but that attraction could cool just as fast, leaving you feeling uncertain or indifferent. If this sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone in this. When it comes to relationships, today is a reminder to be thoughtful and considerate in how you approach others. Rather than jumping to conclusions or making impulsive decisions, take a moment to reflect on what you truly want in the long term. What are your relationship goals? What do you need to feel fulfilled and supported? By taking the time to gain clarity on these questions, you can avoid misunderstandings and build stronger, more meaningful connections. Have you ever had a relationship that felt right in the moment but didn't align with your long-term desires? Today, you have the opportunity to dig a little deeper and ensure that your actions reflect your true intentions. If you've been putting off tasks or avoiding unresolved issues, today is the day to tackle them with renewed motivation. Mercury in Virgo, known for its clarity and precision, is giving you the focus you need to get things done. Have you ever noticed how a simple shift in perspective can make even the most daunting task seem manageable? That's the energy you're working with today. Suddenly, that project you've been dreading feels doable. That difficult conversation you've been avoiding? Now you see a way to approach it with confidence and grace. You may also find that previous contacts or opportunities resurface today, sparking your interest and drawing you back into something you once felt passionate about. Others will likely notice your renewed self-confidence, and you might find that they are drawn to your energy. Use this momentum to not only power through your responsibilities but also to explore new hobbies or activities that bring you joy. After all, sometimes a little playtime is just what you need to keep your spirits high and your mind sharp. So, how will you take advantage of today's energy? Will you face the challenges in your path and embrace the opportunities for growth? Or maybe you'll lean into those social connections and renew old friendships. Either way, this is a day filled with potential. I'd love to hear from you. What tasks have you been putting off that you feel ready to tackle now? How do you balance your own needs with the demands of your relationships? Let's share our stories and insights in the comments below, and support each other through this journey. Today is a day for growth, connection, and renewal. Embrace it.